Hello and welcome back to today's video. In today's video we are back fishing Morton Fisheries. Just pulled up, got the barrow ready, and I'm looking round for a swim now. So I'm going to have a wander around and I'll show you some clips of that now. And when I found the swim, I'll let you know. So I'm halfway around the lake, not seeing anything yet apart from the one that I filmed the intro on. That peg looked okay, I've not fished it before, it's right at the entrance. I am at the shallow end of the lake, which I don't really want to be. It's not hot today, and it's not really cold because I'm fine with the unzipped coat. But yeah, I'll carry on walking and let you know if I find anything cool. So just walked round, nearly back to my barrow, and this is like literally 2 pegs before I would have got to my barrow. And this one doesn't look too bad. So I've got quite a few options. There's a margin here that I can cast to. I'll probably have one under that tree, and I'll probably have one in the centre there. But I spoke to people at that end of the lake and they've said they've not been too productive. Some people over there said they've had 2. So it does seem like they're going to be in this area of the lake. And this is the deepest part of the lake and the wind's blowing down here. So the factors are in my favour, but everyone said it's been fishing slow. If I could pull one out, I'll be happy. So let's get my barrow over to the swim and start setting up. And we are here. So we're here at the peg. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bit of bait out on both my spots that I want. So when I'm setting up, the bait's been in the water for a bit. Then when I add my rods, they'll be confident feeding there. I know it's not long, but it's better than chucking it in with my rods at the same time. They'll hopefully start feeding confidently. So I'm going to have a bit of a Kit Kat and going to start setting up. So this is what I'll be using in today's session. So I've got CM1 boilies in here, mixed with a bit of boiling water that I did last night, so they've already got nice and soft and it's all soaked up into the boilies. So a bit of boiling water and some CM1 syrup. And this is absolutely mega. If you'd like to get any of this bait, check out the link in our description. But mixing it up a bit here, make sure it's all stirred in. I'll make up some more because this was from, I didn't make up much this morning, I just wanted enough that I could chuck out when I get here and then get my rods out and then I can make up more as I go. But yeah, let's get this on the spot and get the fish feeding fast. 2 little chucks each spot, that's all I need because the weather is cooling down very quickly and they're not feeding as much, so I don't want to fill them up so they don't take my beautiful pop-up afterwards. So I've got some on that spot to get my second spot, a bit of bait on it. So that's the general area where I'm going to have it. It's nice and scattered, so if any fish come swimming along, they'll follow the trail to my pop-up eventually. So that will bring fish from all around the lake into that long stretch. And then I also need to pop my pop-up in the middle of that stretch. They come in both ways, eventually find my pop-up, take it up, and I've got a fish in the net. The hardest thing I think is going to be on this peg is trying to get my bank sticks in this rocky peg, which Morton Fisheries, we really need to sort this out. Every time I fish these pegs down here, I struggle getting my bank sticks in, and last time I snapped my ND tackle bank sticks, so I've got to get some new ones. So I'm going to attempt to get my bank sticks in first, and then change of plan. It is starting to rain. I'm getting my bivvy up. So the bivvy is set up. Everything inside is basically set up. Just got to get my rods and my bank sticks on. But the rain did stop. It started drizzling, but it's backed off now. But yeah, I'll give you a quick tour of my bivvy before I get my rods sorted. This is how I usually sort my bivvy. My coats and my main bag's just been chucked on there. So that's got like all my main stuff in, like my clothes and extra clothes and stuff. Tackle and everything, water jug. My bivvy table, but it's got nothing on it yet because I haven't took everything out. And yeah, my net's here. Cradle and sling, scales inside, carp care inside. Everything's all done, and there you can see movements. That was just a fish that jumped. Just missed it off camera. But yeah, it is looking promising for today's session. So I'm setting up my stuff after my ND tackle bank stick snapped at the bottom. Absolutely got destroyed, and to be fair, they shouldn't have broke. It is on ND tackle really because I haven't even had them for long and they broke. It was a bit rocky, but don't think it should have caused some snap. And then I come to my ND tackle alarms, try to turn them on, not working, completely broke. Even try plugging it in on a power bank, see if it was dead, which it shouldn't have been, and it is completely broke. This one still works, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to listen out well all day, and then in the night take out my left rod, keep my right one in. But I'm going to have to get some new alarms now, and just so everyone knows, ND tackle stuff, this is the pod. It currently twists. It should not twist there. But yeah, everything I've had Andy tackle, I've had for about 6 months since, yeah, about 6 months. And near enough everything that I've had has broken. Well, I've got one alarm and one receiver yet left. My Andy tackle bivvy light broke. Me bank sticks broke. Me pods broke because it's twisting as well now. And now me alarms broke. So yeah, if anyone's looking for some cheap, easy stuff, Andy tackle will be good for about 6 months, and then after that it will just break. So this is the rig and setup of the game for today. For the bait, I've got a CM1 pop-up glugged in some CM1 syrup, which absolutely banged. So it's the exact same flavouring as the boilies out there. So as they're eating the boilies, it'll be natural for them to pick up another white one and it won't look out of place. Sometimes looking out of place is good. That's why I've got a little fake corn on top. So there's a little fake corn on top of it, because no carp can resist a lovely yellow corn. So it stands out a little bit from the rest, but then not too much to look odd. And then it just goes down to a normal spinner rig into a helicopter system. So let's get this rod out. This will probably be my right hand rod, and then we'll get my left one on. As I mentioned earlier, the ground is ridiculously rocky, so I've just got my front pod on, and as I've said, I'm taking out my left rod at night because that alarm is broke, unfortunately. So everything's just breaking on me at the moment. So yeah, everything's breaking on me at the moment, so I'm gonna have to get a lot of new stuff. Probably in a few weeks actually, I'll probably start buying some new stuff, and then I'll get most of it at Christmas. But yeah, right rod is out, get a bit extra bait on it, and fingers crossed have one from there soon. So for my other rod, it's same rig, different bait. So it's a Rosa Hip isotonic 15mm pop-up with some Rosa Hip isotonic goo soaked in it, and then on top a 6mm pineapple pop-up, and I've used a pink one for that, coming in a mix of colours. And these little pineapple pop-ups are absolutely mint for little toppers, especially in the winter. It just looks really appetising, loads of colour in it and loads of flavouring. So let's get this second rod out, and fingers crossed I can have a bite soon. Fish on. Fish on. Ooh, that was a taken off, because this was on my left rod, so I didn't hear it for a good 5 seconds, and then I heard the drag going. So luckily I got to it in time, but it's a nice big common, to be fair. Get my net and let's get it in. Oh, it's not hooked much. It's a nice common. Oh, and it's in. The hook has already came out. It's in the net, but the hook popped out on its own. It was barely hooked, and the lead came off. Oh, that was intense. Because sorry for not getting the camera sorted in time, but the fish safety comes first. And this is a nice common. It does look decent size, to be fair. Here you can see a good sized common. It probably looks about 15, maybe a bit bigger. So let's get some pictures and we'll get her back. And wow, what a start to the session. Got this absolutely beautiful chunky common carp, and I have not weighed her yet, but she's absolutely stunning. Thought I'd show her off first before I weigh her. But yeah, she's huge, she's proper chunky, got a lot of weight to her. Not too long, but definitely got a belly on her. And I'm really sorry for the wind noise, it's really windy at the moment, but this carp is absolutely stunning. Let's weigh her and get a weight on her so we know what this beautiful common is. The scales are zeroed out. If everyone says I do not zero out my scales. 16 pounds and 6 ounces. 16 pounds and 6 ounces. An absolute beast of a common. I don't think I've had a common this big out this lake before, and it's so nice. It's a proper nice fish. And yeah, Rose Hip isotonic pop-up did me good with this one, with some free offerings with some CM1 boilies, as I showed you earlier. with a little pineapple pop-up on top, and it is an absolutely huge fish. The belly on it is absolutely ridiculous, as you can see from that angle. A lovely fish. So let's get her back and let's get some mega pictures. So what a way to start the session. So let's give it a nice strong release now and let her live a nice strong life. Let her kick off strong. And there she goes. Wow, what a start to the session. Hopefully we can have a few more on the bank, but if not, I'd be happy with that beautiful 16lb6 common carp. Rods are back out, net ready to go for another one, so just a waiting game from now. I'll get a bit more bait on because I know the carp have been feeding on the spots. Right, so it's about 11 o'clock at night and I've not taken out my left rod yet, but as you know I need to because my alarm's broke now. So I've been watching it, listening out for it all night. So it's 11 o'clock, going to take it out for the night and get back out at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'll see you 7 in the morning. Nice and early, both rods are back out. Right, so we are at the end of the session on this video. But I've had a mint 24 hours here. I've had one nice 16.6 lb common carp out on this peg, and I just spoke to the bailiff and she said no one else had a fish out, so it's fishing hard at the moment. So I've only had one, but it's still better than none. So yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed this video and I will see you in a video very soon. So make sure you go down below, like, subscribe, comment down below. It really helps me out, helps me with the YouTube algorithm as well. But I'll see you in the next video.